What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Get Rich or Go Broke Trying. I'm your host, Eddie Kang. We are broadcasting out of Rock Hill, South Carolina today. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Betting wise, I hope you had a way better weekend than I did because it was horrible for your boy. On the show, we didn't do too bad. I believe we went 2-2. NFL draft recap. We're going to do that Thursday when DC comes back. I ain't really want to do too much without him on that because I know we both have a lot to talk about in regards to certain situations. But he did send in picks for this episode, so we got a lot. We got a lot of stuff for you guys today, and a lot of plus money stuff too. So let's just go ahead and kick it off. DC has 3 official picks, and he put it in as a parlay for you guys. His first one is Belinda Bencic to win 2-1 against Coco Gauff. That is plus 450. Honestly, I was looking at this too. Not the 2-1. I was looking at picking Bencic to win just straight up. This is kind of the time where Coco starts to fall off. And she's also in the doubles tournament right now, so I know she's probably starting to catch fatigue. Bencic is a really good underdog player. Like, statistically, she wins more than the average percentage of people that win at the odds that she's at. So, like I said, his first pick is Belinda Bencic to win 2-1 against Coco Gauff. That is plus 450. His second pick is Jacob Paul moneyline versus Marco Topo. That's at plus 110. And his third pick is Kimberly Burrell moneyline versus Bianca Vanessa, and that's at plus 137. If you put it in as a parlay, it's showing to be plus. Well, this is with a 5% boost. It's at plus 26.43, so $10 will win you $264. If you don't get the 5% boost, it looks like it'll probably be like plus 2,200. So it's still a really good value. But all 3 bets are plus money. So even if you just want to play them single, you're still going to be making at least 10 cents on the dollar on one, 37 cents on the dollar on the second one, and you'll be making $4.50 for every dollar on the Belinda Bencic one. He does have 2 leans. That is Belinda moneyline and also Belinda plus 2.5. I believe that's like minus 112 or 117 when I looked at it. All right, I actually got 4 picks from 4 different sports for y'all today. I wanted to try to spread it out. We're going to start with tomorrow. I'm taking the Cleveland Cavaliers minus 8.5. Cleveland has been looking like the real deal since the playoffs started. They do not look like a young team with no experience. I think they're on a mission. They kind of spanked. Miami got out to a really early quick start, and before the first quarter was even over, Cleveland already shut that down and took a 3-point lead. And then they were up, I believe, by 13 at halftime. So I believe the same thing's going to happen. To be honest, if you're feeling really spicy, you could probably take Cleveland minus 10.5, 11.5. But 8.5 feels like a safe number to fall back on. I do believe they win by double digits. Miami's ready for the season to be over. It's been one of the worst Miami seasons, probably since before LeBron got there. Because even after LeBron left, between LeBron leaving and Jimmy coming in, they weren't terrible. They were 4 or 5 seeds in the East, stuff like that. Second pick, we are going over to hockey. This one, I believe, is on Tuesday. I'm double checking for you guys right now. But I'm taking the Florida Panthers money line over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Florida won the first 2 games on the road in Tampa. The second one was actually pretty convincing. They whooped Tampa. First game at home, Tampa gave them the business. I believe it was 5-1. Panthers scored the first goal of the game, and then Tampa scored the last 5. So I believe this Florida team is going to come out and make a statement, show why they've been to the Stanley Cup Finals the last 2 years, why they won the Stanley Cup last year. And to be honest, even though their record doesn't show it, I believe this team is the best team that they've had yet. So we're going to roll with the Florida Panthers money line, minus 140. That's actually Monday. My bad. It's not Tuesday. It's Monday at 7 o'clock. Sliding over to baseball, we are going to take the New York Yankees minus 1.5 over the Baltimore Orioles. I believe it was plus 120 when I looked at it about an hour ago. Yankees are starting to heat up with their bats again. They scored 16 runs in 2 games today. Baltimore has like fallen off the face of the earth. I don't know if it was just Corbin Burns last year or what, but their pitching is dreadful. And I mean, yeah, their hitters are really good. They're really young. But when you don't have pitching, it's hard. It's hard to score that many type of runs to be forced to have to score 5, 6, 7, 8 runs a game every game, and you don't have pitching, like that's really tough. And unless one of their pitchers steps up, Baltimore's quickly going to become a fade team for the rest of the season for me. So that combined with the Yankees heating up, and you're giving me plus, I believe the money line was minus 120. So you're giving me an extra 40 cents on the dollar for them to win by just one more run than the money line. I'm going to go ahead and take that. And then last, we're going to go over to tennis. This one is tomorrow morning at 7:30. I was trying to find the odds earlier. I'm about to check BetMGM, see if it's on there. I wanted to take the 2.5 sets of Tiafoe versus Mueller, but I haven't had a chance to fade Tiafoe all year yet. Not to like a price I like or anything like that. He's starting to make a run, and to be honest with you, he's due for a run. Like, as much as we talk about him on this show, like, he is a good tennis player. He's just not a top tier tennis player. Like, where a lot of people think he is, he's not there. But he is due for a run soon. I just don't see it happening on clay. So I think getting Alexander Mueller money line at plus 132 is a great value pick. And they played once. They've only played once. Tiafoe won 2 months ago in February, and he won 2-0, but it was on hard court, and that's Tiafoe's best court to play on. So I'm not taking too much into that with this being a clay court. And if you want to take Alexander Mueller to win in 3 sets, it's plus 370. And that'd be worth throwing a little flyer on as well. Bad job, I'm just sliding back over to the picks. All right, so just to give you a quick recap, DC's official picks: Belinda Bencic to win 2-1 over Coco Gauff at plus 450. Jacob Paul moneyline plus 110 versus Marco Topo. And Kimberly Burrell moneyline plus 137 versus Bianca Vanessa Andresco. And if you put it in a 3-leg parlay, it's going to be about plus 2,200. If you go on FanDuel, they have a 5% boost right now. That'll take you to 26.43. All those are his official picks. Like single though, like he created the parlay, but each of the picks he's strongly recommended to play individually as well. His leans are Belinda Bencic moneyline and plus 2.5 on the game spread. And then my picks, I'm taking the Cleveland Cavaliers minus 8.5 versus the Miami Heat. Florida Panthers minus 140 versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yankees minus 1.5 plus 120 versus the Orioles. And Alexander Mueller plus 132 versus Francis Tiafoe. I appreciate you guys for listening. Thursday, we're going to tune in NFL draft recap. Review the winners from this week. I believe I'm 30-28 since mid-February. We're just going to keep giving you guys winners. That's what we're here to do, is make some money. So, as always, have a good night. Get rich or go broke, trying.